Virgo, we're looking at your past lives and we're going to talk about how you were in your past lives and how you are doing currently on your soul path. And let's get started. We are also going to answer 3 of your questions. So I'm going to ring the tingsha bells 3 times. Beware of the noise and let's get started. The noise alert 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So we started off this reading by the empowerment, and that is your current lifetime and how you are having difficulty here in this lifetime really attaining independence. And the thing is, it has been a journey in your different lifetimes where you wanted independence, and it just felt that on that path you became increasingly lonely, and the path was paved with difficulty and even a depressive state of mind where you felt that you couldn't rely on anyone else other than yourself. So it was basically out of a need to really sustain yourself and really flourish alone despite the circumstances. And now it's just become one of those things where that's just how you are programmed, at least that it feels that way. And in this lifetime you will have to learn to let go of that stink basically, because you need people in this life, and it's been hard for you to socialize and build friendships and relationships where it's a mutual give and take and you are able to freely give yourself to them. This is primarily because there was in your past life, if you don't really believe in that, there's someone maybe in a past version of your life who was controlling. This person was possibly a masculine figure and possibly a father figure, but it's more likely that this person was an older sibling or an older masculine figure in your life who wanted to control every aspect of your life. They didn't really want you to flourish without their control being the driving force of anything you were doing. And there was a love connection that also suffered because of this authority figure. And the thing is, they made themselves into your authority. So it was a self-claimed position where they took it on without it being a legal thing or even a guardianship. It's just this person wanted control over maybe the whole family, and they specifically didn't want you to have your own life. And I think you wanted to move away from this toxic environment, and after you did that, you are able to really bring in a lot of good things for yourself. It's a lot of positivity that is now surrounding you and enveloping you. So it's prosperity based on the fact that you now have inner peace and you're able to make use of opportunities that they were hindered by the fact that somebody wasn't letting you be yourself, and now you can be. So friendships really are flourishing as well. And before, you might have hesitated to befriend the opposite sex or gender because just circumstances or even experiences. Although it doesn't feel like you weren't really friends with them, it's just that you weren't really freely giving yourself to the friendships because of maybe certain bad experiences or people that tainted your view of all of it. And in terms of work and how you are acquiring new skills, it is taking more than you imagined. You are having to unlearn a lot of things and step into new realms of taking information in and wisdom in and implementing it into the physical world. So you might have been doing that already, but now this feels that it is a new playing field and basically new skills that you have to acquire as well as adapt into. Maybe this makes sense for you. And okay, so there is something you desperately want. It might be someone you desperately want, and maybe that desperation is a strong word here, but it's someone who you've been yearning after, and you want to reach out to them, you want to message them or reach out to them on social media, but you hesitate because you feel that this person might not miss you or think about you as much as you do. And let's see what your guides say about this. So with the fox, it's this person knows how you feel. A, they know how you feel. B, they have waited for this, for you to reach out to them. And so it feels that this person likes the fact that you might be infatuated with them. So it just doesn't feel like I don't really understand what this is, because it is a cheeky feeling that they have. They like you wanting them, and they don't really not like you either. So they might like you back, but it's just a power play of sorts or just a game where they want you to confess before. I don't really understand your dynamic, Virgo. But you want to hold on to your cards as well and not really let them know how you feel. So from both sides, it feels that you both are waiting out on who confesses first, while you both feel attracted to one another. Okay, so it's eventual that it will happen and it will come out, whether you do it or they do it. And but the thing is, the tricky situation this you have created for yourself is whoever confesses, the other person will feel that they have the upper hand, and that's why you both don't want to do that. I don't really know how this is held healthy for either of you, but you do you, I guess. So, right. You both are destined to confess, or at least these feelings will be outed eventually. So I don't know how this is gonna play out. Let me know in the comment section when one of you actually breaks. So, okay. You feel that you really want to say all of this to them, but you really hold back because you feel that you like them more. All right, so that's why you hesitate, and they might also know this, and that's why they know that they don't have to confess to you, and you will come around to it anyway. So yes, okay, this was informative, I guess. All right, the last row for you is, before we answer your questions, it's the spark of life. Okay, you know that when this starts, this relationship really actually establishes into something, basically you confess to one another and you are an item. So you know that your days would get better, and you hold on to the thoughts of this day, this eventual day, and you fantasize about it even. And the thing is, they might have other options while they entertain eventually being with you as well. So I don't really know how to With the hooded man, it's better to take your time with this, despite how much you would want to confess to them and how eager you feel about this. It's better to wait it out, because this person already is in a situationship of sorts, and that's possibly one of the reasons why they're not so attached. So yeah, better to focus on yourself. And the message from your past lives that is really important in this lifetime to realize is that destiny is really playing a role in your decisions right now, and it's to realize that there is divine timing to whatever you are very eagerly waiting for to come around. This is in your personal life, where not really love life, but something you have been working on professionally, and or a really big part of your life, as your soul purpose might be one of those things. It's to realize that your elders or your guides really have been looking out for you, and they are always trying to send you messages through really coincidences, or even if you are into that sort of thing, angel numbers, where you keep seeing the same numbers repeating themselves, and 15 is one of those numbers possibly for you. Okay. And the last things for you to know is with this person who we were talking about, this person is going to be in your life for some time. And this dynamic is not going to change. You both challenge each other and push each other over the edge. Sometimes you like bickering and quarreling over small things, but that's kind of how you show each other love as well. And while this person hurts you by not showing you reciprocity of emotions, or the depth of the emotions you show them, the same depth, they don't really show that to you. So you fear that you might run away from this person and eventually give up on them because of their actions. And it is quite possible that over time these feelings might become lesser and lesser, because this person doesn't really know how to give you back all of those feelings. So now I'm gonna answer your 3 questions. Think about them, pause the video if you have to. Think about them. And the first, the money thing is coming up. We have been waiting to make a substantial amount of money to come out of a situation that has become rather desperate. We feel that this situation is consuming us with fear, and we really even think that there is no future for us at times because of this instability. And so it is a pessimistic attitude that you might be engulfed into. The second, to the first, it is a no, and in terms of a yes or no, and to the second, it is the 7 of Wands and other prospects. This can be love, but I think it's more inclined towards material things, and how you can be able to make use of all of your capabilities into material gain. And it is a yes. To the third, it is a no, and it's a no right now because you don't really have the resources, and you are not prepared for it completely. You need to prepare for it. So there you have it. And check out other readings of your moon sign and your rising sign, and have a great day, Virgo. Bye.